evening, ladies and gentlemen. Firestone, the name that stands for highest quality in tires and tubes, and in hundreds of other products for cars and trucks, as well as for outstanding values in products for home and farm, and for work and recreation. Manufacturer of Foamex, the foamed rubber cushioning widely used for mattresses, furniture, and transportation seating. And Volan, the amazing plastic used in rainwear, luggage, furniture covering, and screening, presents The Voice of Firestone, the program that brings you the best in music on regular radio, FM, and television. Featuring Howard Barlow conducting the Firestone Orchestra and Chorus, and the young coloratura soprano of the Metropolitan Opera Company, Roberta Peters.
If I could tell you of my devotion, if I could pledge all my love to do, then my confession would find expression in all the music my heart
On our program this evening, Roberta Peters will sing Marie Antoinette's song, Lo, Hear the Gentle Lark, De Hurle Rocca, and Melba Waltz. Marie Antoinette, celebrated Queen of France, was a great lover of music, and there's a legend that she once wrote a song, which many years later came into the possession of Myron Jacobson, the contemporary composer, who made a modern arrangement of it. As her first song of the evening, Roberta Peters sings the English lyrics by Alice Matula of Marie Antoinette's song.
a gardener to the king am I, to please his majesty I try, his orders I obey, I do, yet all my thoughts are straying to you. At dawn in blossom bower, 'tis true, I tell my lovely flowers of you, of roses red and glowing, I do, the sweetest one is growing for you. At last, when day is dying, 'tis true, in haste I'm homeward flying to you, to say what long you've known is true. I love but one alone, and it's you. On the birthday of the Queen, you'll see, the King will grant a favor to me, and then we two will marry and laugh and sing while we taste the lovely flowers of Yes, then we two will marry and laugh and sing while we taste the lovely flowers of the King.
Henry Bishop, the English composer, was an ardent devotee of the works of William Shakespeare. In reading Shakespeare's play Venus and Adonis, he was impressed by one poetic passage and composed a musical setting for it. Roberta Peters sings next this familiar composition, which is so well suited to the coloratura voice. Lo, hear the gentle lark.
Lo, hear the gentle lark weedy of rest, throwing his moist cabinet to supper.
Luigi Arditi, the Italian composer, wrote a beautiful waltz song especially for the great soprano Nellie Melba, which he called Cesaran Rosa, When the Rose Blooms. Roberta Peters, with the Firestone Chorus and Orchestra, presents next this waltz song, which is now usually called the Melba Waltz.
de l'Opéra stands a magnificent and imposing building, the Opera House of Paris. During the season, people from all over the world gather to hear the music of the famous composers, for music is one of the great loves of Paris. Tonight's performance is Donizetti's Lucia di Lammermoor.
if when you hear my love song ringing clear, and I hear your you'll belong to me. I'll belong to you.
Roberta Peters and the Firestone Chorus sing next a romantic ballad from the talented pen of Michael Balfe, written for his well-known opera, The Bohemian Girl. It's the memorable melody, I Dreamt I Dwelt in Marble Halls.
I dreamt that I dwelt in marble halls, with vassals and serfs at my side, and of all who assembled within those walls, that I was the hope and pride. I had written of them of and but I also dreamt, which pleased me most, that you loved me still the same, that you loved me, you loved me still the same, that you loved me, you loved me still the I dreamt that you sought my hand, that nights on bended knee, and with vows no maiden's heart could withstand, they pledged their faith to me. And I dreamt that one that never lost, in from my hand to gleam, but I also dreamt, which pleased me most, that you loved me still the same, that you loved me, you loved me still the same, that you loved me, you loved me
In the first act of Giuseppe Verdi's opera, La Traviata, Alfredo falls in love with Violetta and tells her of his devotion. Violetta tells him she is unworthy of him and begs him to forget her. However, she is deeply touched by Alfredo's avowal of love and, for a moment, is tempted to reconsider his proposal. Then she realizes it is hopeless and sings an aria in which she tells of her desire to continue her life of pleasure. Roberta Peters in the role of Violetta sings next the beautiful aria, Sempre Libera.
On our program this evening, we tell again a well-remembered tale. The fabulous story of Scheherazade of Arabian Nights. From the works of Rimsky-Korsakov, Borodin, and Delibes. Art Barlow has selected the music for our story. And our Scheherazade will be Firestone's lovely guest, Roberta Peters.
In the high and far-off times, O gentle one, there lived in the city of Baghdad a famous sultan, rich beyond reason, claiming power that belongs to no mortal. But with all his wealth, he was bored, and his life was spent in an endless round of pleasure to stifle his boredom, be it the pomp of a new palace or a procession of warriors escorting a new wife for his harem. And this was his bride-to-be, the slave girl, Scheherazade.
Take my hand, I'm a stranger in paradise, I'm lost in a wonderland, a stranger in paradise. If I chance starry-eyed, that's a danger in paradise.
Scheherazade, in her loneliness and despair, walked in the garden outside the Sultan's palace, thinking of the happier days and telling to herself the story of the little magic bell that saved the life of one hapless maiden. Scheherazade told him tales of romance and adventure, night after night, for 1,001 nights. And the cruel Sultan came to love his beautiful slave girl, for she had given him a new joy in life. And so they lived happily ever after.
Love is where you find comes upon you, when it's gone you feel despair. Soon, though, in the moon glow, you'll find that the tune of despair. Take it not now, for romance now, tell of one that's there. Love is where you find it, truth is find it, all around you, everywhere.
We're happy to have had you with us this evening, and we invite you to tune in again next Monday at the same time when the Voice of Firestone will present Nadine Connor and Eugene Conley with the brilliant ballerina Marina Svetlova and renowned American concert pianist Earl Wild. On October 14th, we will present Thomas L. Thomas. October 21st, Hilda Guden. And on October 28th, Mildred Miller. So be sure to tune in The Voice of Firestone every Monday evening to hear these famous and talented artists and the rich musical interpretations of Howard Barlow and the Firestone Chorus and Orchestra.